be showing you this episode today.
We've been in the van now for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So we've done a couple of thousand Ks. We're super pumped to show you, I guess. Well, you've seen the walkthrough from when we picked it up at Supreme. Now you get to see exactly what we've done to it, the extras,
living in it, how we
little
got everything
homey
set
stuff
up.
that Moldog's done inside, and let's do it. We'll show you inside and out. Welcome to the front of our caravan.
It's a little bit dirty.
Well, as I said, we've been in it for 5-6 weeks now, so
Yep.
that's to be expected. We've gone down some dirt roads, so she is a bit dirty, but that's
life, and we're
full
real.
time in a van. So guys, DO35 Hitch, I would 100% recommend that if your van does not come standard with this, which some don't, some do, I would definitely either upgrade or ask for it. Just for a safety aspect as well. I think they're a lot better than just the drop down ones, so we're super happy that we've got that. We've got the Alco ESC installed in this as well, which is the electronic stability control.
We didn't have that in the other van, so we're pretty excited to be using that. Hey?
We didn't, and look, to be honest, I don't know if it's psychological, but I really feel like the van just tows so much better. I don't feel any movement at all. We were told that the ESC, if your van kind of goes left to right and has a really bad sway 3 or 4 times, then it kicks in. But to be honest, I mean, we've been towing this and it tows beautifully, so super happy with that.
But we haven't passed any road trains yet that's usually suck you in, so
We'll see when we get out west. But super pumped with that. So yeah, Alco ESC. We've also got the Alco Enduro suspension underneath. That's the 3.7 ton suspension, independent suspension, so really comfy ride with that. Obviously this is a full off-road van, so we are super pumped to get that. Hey, so we can pretty much take this beast anywhere. We had to get a bigger plate because we had to get the bigger barbecue plate because it doesn't fit the Ziggy. We had the one for the Weber, but we ditched the Weber. Now we got the Ziggy, and I've just put it across the A-frame, so it doesn't really bounce that much. So
this doesn't come with the Caravan, just so you all know.
Yeah, so that's a little extra that we bought.
Try to set it up. Yeah.
We didn't really want a slide or anything with the barbecue. I love cooking outside, and I just didn't want anything under the awning or anything like that. So this just works super well for us. As I mentioned, Ziggy, and the gas line actually feeds into here. Now, we opted to put a big toolbox on the front this time. Simply because I think we loaded up our tunnel too much in the last van with hoses and stuff like that. So I will show you what we've obviously done here.
I love that these lock with the key as
Definitely.
well.
So gas, this is just for our gas bottles. As you can see, I do put some stuff in here as well, just our wheel chogs and just my drill for the legs. So there's a little hole all the way down here if you want to shove your camera in there and see that little hole there. So that's the gas feed for the Ziggy that obviously comes up to here. So it's nice and neat and tidy, and there's no cords and stuff anywhere, which is really cool. We'll go around to that one and I'll show you that one. So this is usually for a Jenny. As you can see, there's a slide here. Once again, we don't travel with a Jenny. We don't feel the need to. We never have. We probably never will. But we still wanted to keep this, not for a barbecue either, simply that's for the outboard, so that's the fuel for the outboard. We'll get into that soon. And look, just some hoses, really. Like I just wanted to keep it simple and just put some hoses in there and the fuel for the outboard, and it's nice and neat and tidy, and our electrical cord goes in there as well once we unplug.
And I love that we can have the fuel in here and lock that too.
We can lock that with the fuel.
Yeah.
So really nothing stinky. There's no fuel in the back of the patrol or anything like that. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the outboard. As you probably know, there's a Tinny on the roof, but we don't have an outboard.
He's used it twice.
We do have an outboard for it. I'm waiting for our Almac outboard slide to be ordered that I still haven't done, which I will. So Moldog, if you just kindly move over there, and I'll show you guys where I'm going to put it. So basically why we chose to have such a distance between the toolbox and the front of the van is that's where the outboard's going to sit. Almac do an awesome bracket that your outboard sits on, and you basically strap it down and it won't go anywhere. And what it does, it kind of slides out and pivots up. So this is like perfect for
full protection.
Full protection.
Yeah.
You know, it's out of the way. We're going to get a cover for the outboard. It's going to be sick when I get it. But basically,
and also out of eyesight too, so people aren't looking for it around the van too. Hey?
Yeah, and you can lock it down and everything, so it's fully secure. So yeah, it basically slides out, pivots up, and you can just grab it and transfer it to the boat, which is super cool. One thing I will say as well, most vans do just come with the jockey wheel. I'm going to see if we can put a little photo of the trailer mate somewhere around here. The old van had the trailer mate, and that's kind of the pneumatic pump. I prefer that, so I will be getting rid of this and swapping it over with the trailer mate. Just so much easier.
Are you going to take the one from the old van?
Maybe, possibly. Yeah. So I'll just have the one from the old van. So I'll put a photo here on what it looks like so you know what I'm talking about. But so much easier. I mean, when you're on the road full time, you just kind of want simplicity, and I just hate sitting there winding it up. I'd rather just sit there and just bump
the button to lower it as well.
Yeah, you just turn it and it just drops down. It's nice and easy, simple. Even Molly can do it.
Yeah.
And that's what we want, is just simplicity. So what we're going to do, guys, is obviously when we get the Almac outboard and the folding trailer, I'll do a little episode on how it's mounted and also where the trailer is mounted, but I'll take you around the back and I'll show you where we're going to put that when we get it.
Yeah.
But we'll let you guys know when that's out. Awesome. Hot water, outdoor shower. Our old van had instant hot water. We opted to go without that this time. To be honest, I would recommend going instant hot water. We're finding that it's something that we probably will end up going back to. To be honest, we kind of forgot about it. It was not on the radar of things, and it just crossed our mind, and we didn't even think to do that, because to be honest, we forgot that we did it in the Majestic.
We forgot we upgraded it, yeah.
Yeah, so instant hot water, I would definitely be getting that.
And also on this van, so when we show you the inside of the Caravan, you'll see this one's a complete flip of the layout. So that's why the hot water system is up here this time, because the bunks are actually on that side of the Caravan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's up here. We've also got our outdoor shower here as well, and that is hot and cold.
Yeah.
And I've used it a few times, hey?
Yes, you have. You have. It's good. We've also got light bars around the whole van.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we really wanted, is a lot of light, especially at the front for cooking, at the side. You just don't know the type of place that you're going to be, and it actually works so well. When we were in Canyon Gorge, we had both vans sitting together. We had Molly's parents and we had us, and we put these side lights on in the middle, and it worked really well. And we sat kind of in the middle, and we had the light, and it was perfect.
Yeah, it was
so
beautiful lighting.
We've got light bars around the whole van, which is pretty cool. In there, so we've got 220 amp hour lithium battery. That's where that sits in there. I'll show you the management system when we get in the van, but I'll give you guys a look now. You can't really see too much of it, but you'll get the idea. Lithiums can be pretty much manufactured in like any shape or form. So as you can see, it's a little slimline. Well, it's not little, but that's your 220 amp hour lithium, which we are finding absolutely amazing, and super happy that we did upgrade, because it's just insane, the power and how much you can go off-grid. In full off-road vans, they usually come pretty standard with these nudge bars. Really good to have, prevent any damage from the chassis. And as I said before, we've got the Alco Enduro 3.7 independent suspension. If you want to have a quick look-see under there, it is an absolute beast of a system. Can pretty much go anywhere without a problem. A lot of clearance. As you can see, we're up high, which is good.
And also what we loved about this Supreme Caravan, and why we wanted a full off-road one, is the whole underneath of our chassis is fully covered.
Yeah.
So what we found when we went out to Adele's Grove, we had like the pool noodles all underneath all the pipes, and you know, the plumbing and everything, and this is completely covered, so we don't have to go and stick pool noodles all around our plumbing and everything like that. And yeah, we are just absolutely happy with it. So happy.
Heaps of protection.
Yeah.
Cool, let's keep going around.
Tyres.
Tyres, 16-inch rims, you know, all-terrain tyres.
They're quite big too, hey?
Yeah, they are a size bigger than what we have in the Caravan. toilet hatch here. We don't need to open that. Cool. Let's get to the back of the Caravan. So as I said before, light bar, reverse camera. Our folding boat trailer is going to sit nice and snug in here. Almac make a bracket that you can mount on this back bar, and you can actually fold up that trailer. It folds into 3 pieces and it'll sit nice there. It's extremely light as well. Also put my old toolbox back on here. I wanted to keep a bit of weight off the front, so this has just got all my tools in it, and it sits on here. So on our old van, we had the Grip Sport bike rack.
And on the front.
It was on the front of the van. Look, good idea at the time. It was sold very, very well to us.
We watched a lot of YouTube videos of it, you know, on rough roads, and it did handle very well. Extremely
heavy though, and extremely difficult to use. Well, not difficult to use, just a lot of moving pieces, and as I said before, I don't like a lot of moving shit. We just want simplicity.
We ended up, well, we had our bikes on it too, and we never really used our bikes. We obviously just had the kids using their bikes, so we actually ended up sending the Grip Sport one when we were in Cairns back to Brizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just...
They're like 60, 70 kilos, so a lot of weight. Yeah. And when you're full-time in the van, weight is the biggest thing. So we've got this one right here. It's the Fiama. I'll just quickly throw Maddie's bike up just to show you like how simple it really is. So wheels simply just go in there. Make sure that strap's out of the way. So there's a strap up here. Literally just put that in, feed it through. That's secure. Secure both wheels. Rolly's done that one.
And then Kobe's
done.
Just goes on with this one here.
And then Kobe's just sits there, and that goes underneath his, feeds up, and done.
And with the other one, we also had to move the handlebars, didn't we? We had to adjust
I had to
all those
adjust handlebars.
And,
it was a pain in the freckle. This one is just super simple, super easy. And as I said, we've been on some rough roads in the past couple of weeks, and they've handled beautifully.
Yeah.
So super happy with that, and it folds up as well.
Yeah.
So if you don't have bikes, or if you're not carrying around bikes, yeah, it folds up nice and neat and tidy.
And it's also quite universal to a lot of bikes, so you could actually put big adult bikes up here if you really wanted to.
Yeah, definitely.
Because everything adjusts with those twisty buckles, which is really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Cool, there's the back. If you come around here, as you can see, more light bars. It's just Christmas tree, pretty much. There's just light everywhere. It's awesome. Entertainment box. So we got this for the kids, really. I mean, myself and Molly don't really watch too much TV. It's more just for the kids, but it's really good to have.
We don't actually carry a TV around with us. We just use our laptops for when we actually want to watch something. But we love the entertainment box because it's got your USB or your 12 volt there. Here we've got our 12 volt USB ports here, and then it's also got a 240 plus a 240 here as well. So that's super handy, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, when we're out here, you know, as you can see, we've got extension leads. We plug in the laptops. We, you know, charge everything out here while we're working.
Our office.
It's good. It's good. So, look, I would recommend getting one, even if you don't think that you watch TV that much.
Yeah.
Still good to have. I mean, it's awesome. You know, when we've got the family and the father-in-law, and we sit down out here, watch the footy, whatever. It's cool. Yeah. You know?
There's a light on here. Love it.
We didn't have a light on the other
one. We didn't, so I'm excited about it.
Well, it's those little things that you kind of like, little touches.
And also the way that this table folds. Here, give a demo.
Oh, yeah.
Pop up, and then just stick there here. That's it.
In our van, in our old van, we had to key lock it every single time, which was, once again, painful.
Yeah, so we just pop these down and...
Super easy.
Just super easy, like if we're on the road and we want to quickly stop and make sandwiches, instead of dirtying inside the van and having everyone in there, quickly use this, ready to go. And you know, when we're all set up, we usually keep like wipes and stuff out here, or mozzie spray, and yeah, it's just really simple.
It's good.
Love it.
Tunnel. So pretty much everything that you can see out here, that's sitting out here, table, chairs, dog bed, scooters, kids stuff, mat, bucket, barbecue, that pretty much fits in that tunnel. There's nothing else in there apart from outside gear that we need every single day. So
And
every time we hitch up,
upgraded our tunnel to a higher size tunnel, didn't we?
Yes.
We didn't go higher because, or as high as we did in the Majestic, because that actually ended up raising our bed, and our bed was way too high in the Majestic. I'm so happy with this size or height of the bed, because I had to try and like jump up on it every time I wanted to go lay down. So it was a pain, but this is good.
Also, we have decided not to go for an anti-flap kit. Look, simple reason, we didn't really use it at all. The last fan it was supplied with, we didn't want to carry around more poles, so all we've got is basically just these little flappy
Awning buddies?
no, this little well, I guess they are a little anti-flap, but they're just super easy, simple. They're like $50 from Super Cheap or wherever, BCF, and that's all we really use, just with a couple of ropes just to tie down the awning. We have never had a problem. Look, if it gets too windy to a point where it's dangerous, just put it up.
Yeah, pack the stuff away and put your awning up. It's not worth the stress.
That's the outside of the van. Super pumped to show you inside.
Yay.
This is more of your neck of the woods.
Well done.
Cool.
We chose to get a double step. Reason is because this van, being full off-road, is obviously a lot higher, and with our little kitties and our dog that's 15 years of age, he would struggle trying to climb in and out of the van. So we opted for a double step, and I love this step. Are you ready? Woo! Look at that. LED lights, strip light here, and one switch and all of the outside lights go on, which is what I love too.
Two-step, all the light bars,
everything,
and up there with the LED strip, so it's
and the
bright,
orange light too. It has the Mozzie one too, which is really good. Now while this is open, I love this door. We did not have a door like this. We had the security window kind of look, not this crimp safe look. And reason why I love this, we actually had like holes all through our fly net hay, and I find we don't get as many bugs inside as well. And I love that it actually has a roll down blind. I'm going to put around this side, so it goes all the way down, and then at night time you shut that and it's completely privacy proof. Lock is different on this one as well, which is good. I like this handle and the lock on the outside. Yeah, we love that door. So inside our caravan, our beautiful home, I love
Probably
it.
looks a little bit different to when
I love it.
you saw it on handover. It's a little bit more homey.
It is very homey. That's something you've got to do with caravan, is have your decor, because you do it home, and this is home, so yeah. So we'll show you the bed first of all. As you can see, we mentioned it's not as high. Good height, love it. We opted for our 2 laptop pockets either side, because obviously we work a lot, we work at night time, we lay in bed and work. It's awesome to just have that little storage area for them. Sirocco fans. We only had one Sirocco fan in our other caravan near the bed, and I tell you, it was really, really frustrating, not good.
I like a fan on me even in winter.
Oh my god,
I'm
freezing
the
cold.
type of guy that it can be like 5 degrees and I've still got to have a fan on me, and I've got to keep one leg out and one leg in, just to have that balance of, you know, that balance of temperature.
So we put them on the roof. I didn't want them on the sides because we added on these rails above our curtains there, just for storage. We don't move any of that stuff while we're traveling, which is awesome. We just picked those up from Bunnings and put them in.
Just got one each side.
Glued them down.
As you can see, it's just for deodorant and stuff like that.
So yeah, we put them on the roof. Sirocco fans, we've got 5 in our caravan. We can flip them around this side, so when we're off the grid we don't have the aircon on. And they've got the 3 volumes or adjustments on them so that they're nice and fast.
For a little fan, they honestly push so much air. So, you know, guys, if you're in the process of building your van, I would be just loading them in. Loading them in. Because when you are free camping, when you're off the grid, they seriously pump out so much air, and, you know, it keeps you cool at night if it's super hot. We'll show you this too. This is a little clothesline that we got from
it's from Bunnings.
From Bunnings.
It's like $15 or something.
So it just attaches over here and locks in.
And you just lock the little switch on this side, and then it can't move.
Yeah, so, you know,
I
wouldn't put too much weight on it, but we put, you know, we put a couple of towels on it as well. It seems to be okay.
Yeah. which is really good.
But that's that.
It's a little caravan hat for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so on our sides of the beds, if you want to jump through there, we've actually got the cupboards, and inside the cupboards is a little drawer to pull out. We didn't have those drawers in our last caravan as big as what these ones are, so I'm pretty happy that we chose to go those. We chose also to get the clothes, what are they? Hangers this time. Brent put shelves in the Majestic, and we loved it, but I found that constantly our clothes were just crinkled and...
Yeah, and I'm a bit anal when it comes to my clothes. I like
Brent
to have...
folds his clothes, drove me nuts. He used to refold everything, so
I like to
hangers
have
are awesome.
crinkle-free clothes.
Chuck it up and he doesn't have to redo it.
So I'm happy now, I can hang everything and everything's nice and fresh.
But we've got mainly all our jumpers underneath the bed, and then our summer clothes or whatever we're wearing for that season in those side cupboards, and then shorts at the top, make it easy.
Guys, seriously, go nuts at Bunnings. Like, Bunnings will be your new best friend when you get a new van. As you can see, Molly's put like just little hooks everywhere.
To hang the leads up for the laptop so they can charge in there. My little phone holder on the side. It just, the more hooks I find, the better. It's just easy to hang everything up, and you know, nothing moves with the hooks, which is really good too.
I'll show you under the bed.
Cool.
I'll show you where the management system sits. So, excuse our storage, but we are full-time on the road. So, you've got the Red Arc management system at the back, and then you've got the breakaway system just in the corner there. And we've got the 2000 watt inverter there, and I'll show you up here where
we didn't have any of this in our other caravans, so we are so happy with what this can do. Yeah,
so you've got the Red Arc manager, that's the management system up here, and then obviously we've got our Kenwood Bluetooth, CD, etc. throughout the van. This new system that we've got is just insane.
Amazing.
I'd really love to talk about now. I guess we've free camped for a good maybe 3 weeks now, on and off, not consecutively. We've got 220 amp hours of lithium, and we've got the 2000 watt inverter. The first week that we were free camping, we used the coffee machine over there, so we've opted with coffee snobs, a big dog machine. So the first day that we free camped, we decided to go hell for leather and make everyone a coffee.
We've never had one of the inverter systems before. Like, we didn't know how it could handle, which it handled very well, but
it did. But there's always a but. And guys, I really recommend doing this. Is obviously don't do it if you're somewhere remote. Do it where you're close to power or you're close to home,
or with people as well that can help out.
We tested it out real good, and we made everyone a coffee in the morning. It was an overcast day, so there wasn't much solar, there wasn't much input, you know, recharging the battery. By about 6-7 o'clock that night, we completely shut down. So we drew down the batteries too much.
This was 3 days of having our new caravan, so we were like, oh my goodness, what's happened? We thought we could handle this, we didn't know what was going on. And
just inexperience and not knowing exactly what you can and can't do. I wouldn't recommend drawing down your batteries that much anyway, but obviously you don't know what you don't know. So now that we know that we cannot push it to the extremes that we tried to.
Do you want to talk about what we actually did to get it working again?
Yeah, so there's an Anderson plug feeding directly into the battery that's bypassing the management system, because when everything crashes, this crashes too. So if you go to plug it into power or you go plug it into your Anderson at the front, the manager's not working because there's no power at all. So there's an Anderson that is fed directly into the battery. So I plugged the 100 amp hour from the car, the outlet, directly into that, which kicked it over, which kicked this over, which then in turn started to charge it again. So I guess, you know, we've learnt now that if we're ever off the grid and something like that does happen, we can feed off the car. So we can feed the van off the car, we can jump start everything again, and we're all good. But lesson learned, once again, you don't know what you don't know when it comes to, you know, the power side of things. But, you know,
how long did it take to charge it?
Oh, look, lithium.
2 hours, wasn't it?
by the time we're hooked up to 240, within a few hours, we'll back up to fully charged anyway. So the charging capabilities are just insane with lithium. I highly recommend that if you guys are going to free camp, or if you do have kids and you're charging iPads and they're watching their TV, and if you love coffee, 100% get lithium. You know, minimum 200 amp hour, ours is 220, and minimum 200 watt inverter for sure.
And also, we're going to do a walkthrough of our car as well, but we put lithium in our new setup on the Patrol as well. So definitely having the lithium batteries in the car and the van is awesome if you're working, you know, on the road. Just to charge everything and keep everyone happy. Yeah,
definitely. Okay, our fridge, 180 litre compressor fridge. Now, awesome fridge. The only downfall with these is they don't run off gas. So they're not a three-way fridge. So our old fridge was 12 volt, 240 and gas. Now, when we had an issue with the van dying, guess what else died? The fridge. So be very careful with the compressor fridges, as they do need a battery or 240. That's it. There's no gas. So, you know, we learnt that lesson pretty quick too. But in saying that, I just dialed it right down, so it was basically instead of on 5, we put it onto 1, which means the compressor's only kicking in every so often to keep it at optimal temperature, which means it's not drawing too much of the battery.
But nothing went off. Everything stayed frozen in the freezer, and yeah, we were fine.
It's good. Yeah. Another thing you'd probably notice now, it's like Christmas in here too. We love so much lights.
So good.
There's only so much natural light that you can probably get. We love just everything lit up. So as you can see, you know, we've got these massive LED lights, which draw hardly any power anyway. You know, when we were free camping, we had the kids on. We had these under the counter ones as well. And look, it was drawing basically nothing. So that's why we wanted to go with a lot of
And in
lighting.
the old Caravan, we had just the hatch.
Yeah,
actually,
so these hatches.
Just one of them and one of them, not one, which is in the kids, which I'll show you. But yeah, we had barely any light, and constantly we were just trying to, you know, we'd put the aircon light on and try and brighten everything up. So yeah, we're so happy with these. And also, they're just a little push button if you that's your on and off. So yeah, they're really cool. Cupboard space, love it. We've got 4 cupboards here. With our cupboards, I'm not going to show you, we can see this one. They've got the lip here, so that means that nothing falls out when we're traveling. With our other Caravan, because they didn't have a lip on them, and they were like full cupboard to here, sometimes things would fall out.
Well, if we were on a bad road and we'd get back in the Caravan,
there'd be shit
you'd kind of be like scared to open it up, because like baked bean tin can just absolutely nail you. And that's what we were nervous about with the big van, or sorry, with the big, having the big massive cupboard space. But these are perfect for us. Little lip, it's great.
Don't mind the mess. There you go.
There you go. You can see that. So just a little touch like that can really just prevent mess.
Definitely.
Really.
So these windows as well on the Supreme, we love. On the other van, they were the 3 level, like you push it, and then it would click, push, click into you know, your position. With these, as you can see, you can just maneuver it wherever the hell you want, and you just turn your dial up, and that's it, done. So they are incredible. Very happy with them, and also the blind screen. You bring the blind down. They're different. So the other ones were just a full, like a fly screen kind of thing. And when you actually would touch it, like the kids obviously having their breakfast here, jumping all on the couch and playing around, they'd push this in and all the fly screen would constantly pop out on the other Caravan. So these windows, I'm so happy with them.
Kid-proof.
They're kid-proof, they don't fall out, you're not constantly having to push the foil in and having your foil split on your blind. So yeah, very happy with them.
And as you can see, just little Bunnings hacks that we've got, just some storage.
So they're just, I think those particular ones were about $30 each, those holders, but they're awesome. Got the kids' wipes there and the cleaning wipes. And you know, you can pretty it up with some decor around it. Got me bread in that one there, onions over here, and garlic. but just making things a little bit homier, and you know, storage. Always need to have room for storage.
Definitely.
We opted for lots of pockets in this Caravan as well. We've got the one above here for our GoPro equipment, and then we've also got
just the magazine holders.
The magazine, yeah, the ones next to the bed, as we said, for our laptops. Yeah. Kids have got them in their bunks, and then this one I just have Maddie's homeschool stuff. They're ready to go when we do it. Table, love this table as well. It is a little bit smaller compared to our other table, but look at it! Maneuver it around wherever the hell you want.
Anywhere you want this to go.
It's awesome.
And the other one was a little bit wonky, eh?
Yeah, it was flimsy. This one, you've got the leg on the left, but you don't ever have it flimsy. And what you can actually do is pop it down, and then you've got the van came with an extra big pillow. We didn't bring it with us, just for storage and stuff.
And then it drops straight down, level with this, and that's your little spare bed.
Underneath the couch, you've got a drawer here, a drawer over this side, and then if you lift your cushions up, there's all storage underneath as well, which is awesome. Things we put underneath there: pressure cooker, induction cooktop.
Just some stuff that we don't use all the time. Like, you know, snorkel gear and stuff like that.
Yeah, scuba diving, that kind of stuff. And
spearfishing stuff that I never use, but I will.
Yeah.
You just got to have it just in case. But,
all right.
Yeah.
Kitchen. This is our favorite thing. With the Territories, they come with your beautiful waterfall bench top. I love it how it runs all down the side with the look of the wood look laminate. Power switches all over this side here, which is awesome. I didn't want to have them on the splashback. I just wanted them neat and tidy, so yeah, they're awesome. There's 4 240s, and then this is all our light switches here.
And this is our TV bracket. So as I said, we don't really watch TV, but for the kids, rainy days, perfect.
Flip it round.
They can be sitting there or wherever on the bed, little movie day. TV mounts in there, obviously all the points go up there, and this just locks in when we're traveling, doesn't go anywhere, which is really cool.
Working on the road and obviously having internet. We go through Telstra. I wouldn't choose any other company, to be honest. We have found, like mum and dad, or my sister was with Vodafone, and she had no service for like days, and we had 4G when we were camping with her recently. So we have this little dongle. How much do we pay for that a month? 99 bucks?
I think so. To be honest, I'm not really too fussed on it.
I like it.
We usually hotspot.
The kids' Wi-Fi, their iPads are constantly hooked up to it. So when the kids want to use their iPads, it just sinks in straight away with them watching. Yeah,
it's okay for that.
School and stuff.
Inside the van, but I find that if we're just sitting outside and we're trying to get some work done, even trying to hotspot from, well, not hotspot, even trying to connect to the dongle from outside to in here, and if you've got windows up in this van,
you don't get service.
It kind of acts as like you've got like a tin foil wrapped around your van.
Well,
like there's no signal.
Blinds. Yeah. So you gotta have your windows, your blinds down.
I'd probably pay for more data on your phone, to be honest. That's what we've done. That's probably 60 gig. Do we go over it? Yes, just for the kids. And
also downloading these videos and everything like that. Uploading all the content. We always go over it.
But I'd probably upgrade your phone data. I think mine's sitting at 180 gig or something like that, and we just hotspot directly off the phone, and we find that the phone gets better signal than the dongle. So
also in our Majestic we had a Selfie booster. Waste of money, don't even bother.
I don't rate it at all.
There's this big aerial from the back of the Caravan, and when we tried to hook it up, it would work sometimes, and other times like we paid, I think, almost $1,000 for it to have it on the other van.
Well, as I said, this van acts like full insulation. So the Selfie was in one of the cupboards, and in the old van, and if you're sitting outside trying to boost your signal, you've got the same problem. So I mean, look, people might rate it, we don't. We didn't see the value in it, so that's why we didn't get it for this van. Let's go down here.
Kitchen, hang on. Don't you love the black sink and my black handles? I love it. We wanted the black look throughout the whole Caravan on this one, and yeah, just the nicer taps, and we did have a filter tap on the other Caravan, but we're more than happy with this. And yeah, lots of bench space. You've got your pull-out pantry over here, and then we've just got your built-in cutlery drawer up here, and then all of your normal pots and pans and bowls and spoons and all that kind of stuff. Cool. So in this one we opted to have our oven again, and the gas, oh my god, what's this called? The grill. The grill, it is a different oven compared to what we had, and honestly I prefer it. Reason why, if you look in here, it comes with this built-in, pop that up there, tray that just slips straight in there, which is obviously great for storage and a lot easier than having to carry, you know, all your different types of oven trays all the time. So I love it. And then this is the Weber one, fry pan, amazing. Definitely get one if you don't already. This all sits in there. A lot cleaner. It's the same size as the other one we had. I don't know what other one we had, but this is what comes standard with the territory. And yeah, I love it. You got your grill there, so we do lots of like cheese toasties, ham cheese toasties for the kids a lot. If we're, you know, if they need to stop somewhere, we've been on the road all day and haven't cooked dinner, which is good. Safety feature, I love it for this Caravan. With this oven, and we didn't have to do this with the other one, to work the oven can be a pain sometimes because we've got our beautiful coffee machine sitting here, but you actually have to have your lid up and this hatch open when you want to work your oven. I love it for the fact that the kids can't just come and touch all these dials and then set the oven on and we don't know that the oven's turned on. So I think it's amazing. Yes, it's a bit annoying with what we've chosen to put on top, but the purpose behind it of having this all open to actually run it is fantastic for our kiddies. Everyone asks us while we're here, I'm looking at it, our sign. We got it made from our sign writer who did our car. I think we paid about 60 bucks or something from it, but she had it on display in her office and I was like, oh my gosh, I need one. So yeah, we popped our start date, end date when we eventually finish, which we don't know when that will ever be. I still love it too much. But yeah, we just mark off everywhere that we go. You can see we haven't done any of the west yet, so next year, hey.
Definitely next year.
Can't wait. Yeah.
And we use, if anyone wants to know, I don't know if we've got any left. We use Hamrick's beans.
Oh, yes.
I don't think we've got any. We need to get
Are you serious?
Yeah, we need
Lucky
to get
we're
some.
local.
Hamrick's at North Lakes and Caboolture, the best beans.
Yep. Such coffee snobs, I tell you.
Alright, kids.
Alright, so love this area. This is our kiddies room and kiddies area. Can you see I don't have a huge big bulky ladder this time. Look at this beautiful one built in. I loved the concept behind the other Caravan with having the pull-off ladder, but to be honest, it was a pain in the absolute arse. I hated it. You'd always have it sticking out here trying to quickly squeeze through. This is built in, amazing. We also chose the 3 bunks. Now we went over this a little bit in the last one. I won't bore you too much with that information, but 3 bunks. Reason why, you can see we've got Maddie's, we've got Kobe's, and then the kiddies have got their own playroom. Now we found this, or wanted this to be a necessity for this Caravan, because if you've seen our last Caravan, the mess that we had it with the kids' bunks. We had boxes on the end of their bunk beds. It would drive me nuts. There'd be dirt all through their beds because of the dirt coming off the toys. And to be honest, the 2 bunks with the pull-out drawers in the Majestic was just, there was no storage with it. So this is amazing. They've got a whole bunk here. They sit down here, play all through here, keep all the toys down here. Maddie's homeschool stuff is neat and tidy over here. So what we did, we pulled out the mattress and we went to, was it Bunnings we got this from?
I'm pretty sure it was Bunnings.
Bunnings just got this flooring, and I just cut it by myself. Miss Handy woman I can be sometimes.
Well done, well done.
Cut it.
It's definitely not for a third.
Yep.
It's definitely not a third bunk for a third child. We've got the pitch and pair. We're done.
We're happy.
Hey Mom.
Yep.
Getting the snip soon.
You've been saying that for 3 years now.
I have been. Love it.
Yeah, so we love it. The kids love it. Whenever, you know, we have other kids come and, you know, visit our children, Maddie and Kobe, like, oh, we got a playroom, and they're just like so excited about it. So it's awesome. Now, how good is this not having a door here? Hey,
So good.
the other van, it was really cool. It was nice. It looked clean, but to be honest, it was a pain in the ass again. And again, we're for simplicity in this caravan. So this is a 3 kilo Dometic washing machine. We did have a 4 kilo in the other van, but this does
5
an
kilo,
awesome.
wasn't it?
Was it 4 or 5?
I'm pretty sure it was a 5 kilo.
Oh, there
In
you go.
saying that, I think we have noticed a little bit of the pinch by going and having a smaller one,
Yeah.
but it just means more loads.
Yep.
But once again, weight.
Yeah.
We had a full-size washing machine in the old van, and they're heavy.
It was heavy.
Heavy.
And it was also like it didn't have a slow function to it as well, so it was always like an hour load cycle. This we can whip a lot of clothes in there and it's done within, you know, 20 minutes, half an hour, which is awesome. Reason I love it as well, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and with our new setup, we can actually run this off the grid. We were at Rocky Point Retreat, Baffle Creek recently, and Brent said to me, Mol, we've got water hookup. Why haven't you done any washing? And I'm like, we can't. He's like,
In a nice way, not in a derogatory,
well, the whole
clean my
shower
clothes
was
way.
the whole shower was getting full of clothes, and I'm like, we can't. It's like we can run the washing machine.
What I didn't tell her though was to make sure that it's like peak sun, no
Not an
overcast,
overcast
and just
day.
do one load. So, you know, look, being the lovely woman that she is, and she cares, and she wants everyone's clothes to be clean, she did 2 loads, overcast, and we lost power.
Lost the power.
But you're forgiven
note
because
to
lesson
self-
learned.
Thanks, honey.
That's good.
Note to self: make sure it's like midday that you go and put a load on, and also only do 1 per day. Otherwise, you'll do what I did and lost power to everything, which was fun. This cupboard here I love. We've just got the kitties' nappies there. It's awesome for me and their medicines and stuff. Our kids don't know how to open these up, people, so don't freak out about the medicines there. I have this bunk net here for Kobe, so you can just, while I'm here, pop that down and he sleeps in there. He can't fall out. But yeah, when he gets out of the shower, chuck him there, get him dressed, and his nappies and that are all there ready to go.
Alright, so we get a lot of questions about Kobe's little netting that we use to basically keep him in his cage.
So let me jump back a bit. Kobe was 10 months old when we left for our trip around Australia. So he was a bubba. We ordered this with our Majestic because of me freaking out being a mama, having no cot anymore. So this is just a Dometic, what is it? Bed rail? Bed rail. Dometic bed rail. And all it does is we brought it into this van from the other one, clips on here, and he obviously, it goes on the other side too, and he can't get out. So it's awesome. He has never ever tried to jump out of it. What's he now? Almost 3, 2.5, 3. And I still use it all the time because of him being higher now. I didn't want him down the bottom bunk because of the kids' playroom. So he's up here, he can't fall out, Mum is happy.
If you can't get one through Dometic, you could probably just get an upholsterer.
Oh, or eBay, there's so many different brands available
Just
online.
depending on the
but
size.
yeah, if you got a little bubba, definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, in the kids' beds, again, they've got their Sirocco fans. There's even one down here in the playroom at the bottom. They've got their pockets, which we chuck their slippers, beanies, iPads, and their storybooks in there. And then, I'm not sure if you'll be able to jump in there and see. So they've got their USB ports to charge their iPads. There is a light, and also the 240. Yep, 240 in there as well, which is awesome for the kiddies, just to have their, you know, their time, their quiet time when they need to, being kiddies, and us having our sanity. Hey.
Yes, correct.
These are awesome, just little hooks there for the kids' hats, nice and easy. And then in here, we just do linen up the top, and then Maddie's, and then Kobe's. I'm gonna rechange this and put like little, I think Kmart have got sliding tubs, and you can have like your winter clothes, your summer clothes. I think I'm gonna change all that up.
Please do, because I don't understand it.
Yeah, Brent doesn't know where any of the kids' clothes are, so I'm gonna change all that up, linen up the top. And can you see also how bright it is in here? And that is because we chose this hatch. Now in the other van we only had 2 hatches.
Now we got 3.
We got 5. We got one in here and then one in the shower as well.
3 big ones.
3 biggies. They are amazing. If you can, and obviously we'll show you the solar as well when we send the drone up and talk about that, which you haven't talked about yet. So we'll have to do that. So yeah, we chose the 3 hatches. They're awesome, bring in a lot of light. You can just flip it to the side. It's like a blind for night time for the kiddies, and then obviously open when it's daytime. They just pull down, lock into place. So another speaker here, so the kiddies can have their music as well whenever we're feeling like we want a bit of music, which is always, we love it. So in this caravan, we have this amazing sliding door. Ready? Woo! So nighttime when you want to have a shower and you've got all the windows open for the kids' bunks, it just is awesome. Locks on so it doesn't move while we're traveling, and also it's got a lock down the bottom.
In the old van, we had...
Oh, gross. It was those bifold doors that we didn't even use, because every time you'd use it, you've got your little hooks trying to hook it in, and then all of a sudden the whole door breaks, and even if you knock it with your butt, the whole door breaks. So we never used it. It was a pain in the butt. We only used the curtain, which we've got one on here as well for the kids separate at night time. But yeah, it's awesome. I love having this door. It's really cute as well. It's very homey. Now, I've done a lot of caravan hacks in here as well, and if you check out our Instagram, you'll see a highlight called Caravan Tips, I think it is. When we set the whole caravan up, we filmed a lot of the hacks on it, so make sure you check that out. But we've got our mat hook on here. Now, I didn't want to have the rails all on the walls because I wanted to put our Dyson up, and I wanted to have our washing basket and our broom and everything like that. So we've chose to set it up like this.
And I hands down recommend get yourself a stick vacuum.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Look, just get a Dyson. Like, I know there's cheaper ones on the market, but we tried the Kmart, the green one. It just didn't bring up
what a Dyson does.
It just doesn't do what a Dyson does. So look, if you're full time on the road, or if you spend a lot of time in the van, just bite the bullet and just get a good Dyson, because you won't look back, seriously. And for your car as well. It's awesome when we clean out all the sand and crap and the kids' shit in the car. It's perfect.
So I think also the Kmart vacuum was 150 bucks, was it?
The Dyson from Big W, it was like $3.99 from $7.50 or something
the
crazy
other one
like
in
that.
the other van, we've got the
big dog
one, but this one is just, well, it's the V7 Origin. There you go. Comes with the little car part as well, which is really cool. So in here I've popped a bracket. Well, these are all suction, so that's all for my skincare products that I love using every day. Over here, these mops are a gem. You just put water on it, and then that's even still wet. I should probably pop that into the sun to dry from yesterday. But yeah, we bought these from Bunnings as well, which are awesome. You simply push it in and it sticks there. So I've got one on there for the broom as well. Whenever the Dyson's flat, I use the broom. Washing, I use this. These are just from BCF, I think they are. You push out washing baskets, and awesome to hang. I keep this here for when we want to have a shower in a normal big shower in a caravan park. And then yeah, this one just stays there, hooks in there, undies and stuff we hang on here, and then yeah, same toilet as what we had in the other one. Now with the sink, I wanted an extra shelf here like we did have in the other caravan, so our beautiful Supreme team popped this shelf on, and it's amazing. I've got this suction, so it's suction there to there, so it's not bolted or drilled in or anything like that. You can extend it, and it's a rail, and it has not moved at all. So that keeps everything there. I don't move anything when we're traveling, which is awesome. These hooks again from Bunnings are awesome. Just 3M tape. You can pull it off and move it whenever you want, but it's good just to have your spray bottle on there hanging up. I broke the lid the other day, don't mind that. Now we have a lot of questions about our black tapware as well, with does it get dirty? Yes, it does get dirty, to be honest. I do love it though. I love the look of it, and all I do to remove the dirt is just spray it and it's clean. So for the people that whinge about it, just get some spray and wipe and clean it every time you use your sink, and it's easy.
Pretty standard, eh? Like
yeah.
when shit gets dirty.
Yeah, you just clean it. So no need for whinging. Big double cupboard for all of our bathroom stuff, and then the overheads. Love these overheads, they're awesome. Just for keeping stuff in there as well, and again they got your little hatch things too, where you can't have anything fall out. Range hood, well, no, that's not a range hood. What's that called, Brent?
Exhaust fan.
Exhaust fan, lights, another exhaust fan, another light. So this is our shower. Amazing, nice, spacious shower. We got those hooks up there again from Bunnings. I think the shower one on the right was about 60 bucks, and then the stick-on ones and the soap were about 15, 20 bucks. So they are a lifesaver. Again, I keep my bleach up nice and high for the kiddies. And then, yeah, it's an awesome shower. We've got the light in there, which is operated by these ones over here. But if you actually press your shower light, it dims, which is awesome at night time when our kids are asleep, because obviously the shower's here. You can dim the light so it's nice and low light, and it obviously doesn't disrupt the kids while they're sleeping. So I love that feature, and it goes blue as well, which is cool if you want to have a disco. But yeah, we pop these shower rails on here. So again, these are just suction. I think they're about 35 bucks per rail. But yeah, again, no drilling. They stick on, and yeah, you can hang your towels up, which is really cool. So that's our bathroom, toothbrushes. That's about it. We did a post the other day on our socials about our solar setup. But yeah, we'll just do a quick run through of it now.
Yeah, definitely. We'll send the drone up and give you guys a look from aerial view, which will be really cool to see. So we've got 3 150 watt panels on there, so that's a total of 450 watts of solar, and as I said, with a 220 amp hour lithium battery, 2000 watt inverter, and the red up management system. So for us, we put it to the test as we showed you before. We know our limits, which is super important, but I'm very happy with just the overall performance of lithium and one extra panel.
Yeah.
If you can, if it's in your budget, I'd be chucking another one up there and evening out at 600. And
yeah,
even a 3000 watt inverter, depending on what you want to do though. That's the thing, for us, this works. It's enough for the coffee machine. Well, actually, maybe we need to ramp it up. But look, it is enough. We know our limits now, so we're just not going to go past that.
And it's good to know, obviously not having it in the other van, what our, the difference between it, having it and not having it as well. So
yeah, and just with lithium, the charge time to get back to 100% is just insanely quick.
So that is our beautiful home, our Supreme Territory full off-road caravan. The length of it is 21 foot 10. Yep, so it's half a foot smaller than the other van, but yeah, we love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah. And we're super humbled to be ambassadors for this awesome caravan company, and in conjunction with being able to help out Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Definitely. Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in the Supreme vans, if you want to obviously check out more of our van, we do have photos on our website, and there will be photos on the Supreme website of our van. So if you guys want to go to their website, we'll put it somewhere down here as well. And guys, this is why we love what we do. We get to support charities, we get to continue traveling, supporting local business, and we're super humbled that we get the opportunity to be able to promote this awesome caravan. Definitely. And the company. And
yeah,
if you purchase a Lifestyle Hustlers van through Supreme, Make-A-Wish, $500 straight up.
Not in our back pocket, to Make-A-Wish
straight up.
Pocket,
so
awesome.
Super excited. Yeah. And quality vans, guys. So if you're in Queensland, reach out to Jane or Sean down at the Australian Caravan Centre in Burleigh.
Yeah.
If you're not in Queensland, just jump on the Supreme website and have a look-see and look for a dealership near you. That's it.
Yeah. Love it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Now, kids aren't here on the bed.
Oh, stop it.
Ash, you want to pack up your stuff and get out of here?